Her Hebrew name is Malka Chaya. She was born on August 15th.
I like to think of her as being the ultimate warrior. She's always had to come from behind and overcoming difficulties given her size, physical challenges, her shyness.
When she's unfamiliar with meeting new people, we've had it with us also at certain times. She'll shut us down and be shy towards us or not talk to us. But over time, she became more comfortable, and it seemed instantly she just blossomed. When we see her out with her friends, she's busy talking and playing.
I met Maya in daycare, and I kind of just knew she was my best friend because she never left me even when I didn't even say a word to her.
It took you a few years before you started speaking, is that right?
Yeah.
Kindergarten, she started speaking.
And it was actually a weird feeling for me because, like, you were including me even though I didn't say a word. And I remember the day we became friends, so I used to go home really early, like after lunch. You came up to me and my mom and was like, "Can I stay in with Maya at recess?" Me and my mom were like, "Sure." Then you started staying in with me and Maya, and we played the bunny game. And I remember I kept winning.
You always win.
I'm doing the bunny hop around the class.
Mm-hmm. One time in the schoolyard, I believe it was grade 4, one of the kids had asked her why she was in our yard because there's like separate yards. She said, because I'm in grade 4. And then one of the kids said, shouldn't you be in the kindergarten yard? One of the staff members, she said, no, she's supposed to be in grade 4. It was like really weird to be there because I never like thought of Maya in that way. To me, her size has never made an impact on it because we always do things that both of us are able to do, so it never really made a difference.
How, in your eyes, does your physical challenges impact your friendship?
Well, let's say they want to do something big, like go to a trampoline park with many people. I can't really do that because I can fall or I can hurt myself or I get tired really quickly, and I don't want to disappoint them by saying no because I want to do it, but I can't.
I believe there's a certain power and innocence to childhood that is blind to stigma, that is blind to perhaps the challenges of others. And what's certainly true among Maya's friends is that physical disability can sometimes dissolve away as the approach of love and friendship, this sense of what it is that we're experiencing together emerges so much greater than the individual parts.
Maya came into our school for her grade 5 years, so 2 years ago now. She's starting high school in the fall, so she was with us for grades 5 and 6. Any student entering a school is, especially when they haven't started with their cohort or their group, is a challenge. When I learned about Maya and her set of challenges, I think we knew right away that it wasn't going to be, say, typical integration. And speaking with mom and the school board and the previous administrator at West Park, we knew that we'd have to make some adjustments. She's followed by the school board, so there were desks and chairs and a whole bunch of other things already put into place. I was fortunate. She opened up with me about the good, the bad, and I'm not going to say the ugly, but just life. Whether you're 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, that's not growth. Growth is life, life's lessons, how you adapt, how you learn, and how resilient you can become. And I think when we're talking about Maya, we're talking about somebody who's way more resilient than most people will ever need to be.
I have to say, she's amazing. She's one of the strongest girls that I know, and she holds her head up high and she tries her best. And I know that sometimes grade 7 in general is challenging, not just for the social piece, but for the academics too. And she tries every single day. She asks for help and she knows how to advocate for herself, which not all grade 7 students know. I think the social piece is always going to be a little bit harder. I think that sometimes people don't always know how to approach certain kids and know how to ask questions that can come across sometimes not the nicest. We don't all fit into the standard, and that we all have different needs. And to be in a school with 400 students who have some type of difficulty, I think we've just become better as a society that, we have to make accommodations. We have to lead by example. We have to be kind to each other. And I think if anything, what COVID also has taught us with this whole thing is just be kind. And I'm really hoping that those are the lessons that the students get.